Hey, good morning. You know what sucks? When you've been married and you have four children, and you're doing okay for yourself. And then you also have on the side, well, you're a guy, first of all, you're a guy, you're not me. And you have this little side hustle on the side, not a side hustle, a side, on the side. Now, she does work in the sex industry, but you know, she's your girlfriend. And you're having a good time with her. And then she says she's with baby, you know, and then you allegedly give her $500 to make that go away. Only she's like, you know what, I'll take the $500, thank you very much, but I think we're just gonna go on and have this baby. And then you're like, and so you don't know what to do. And then 8.5 months later, the baby is like 5'5" or 5'2", details, 5 something. And section is scheduled, all the things. And you're kind of freaking out at this point, allegedly. This is just a story. You're kind of freaking out because you're like, what's going to happen when that little person comes into the world? And so you meet with your nephew, and you and him have a conversation over the phone, or no, in a truck, I think. In a truck. Anyway, it ends up the conversation is recorded and you didn't know it. And it's in another language, but there are interpreters that know how to interpret. And then, oh man, your girlfriend turns up not alive, and pretty brutally not alive. And the next thing you know, cops are asking you questions. And you're like, I don't even know. Well, yeah, I know her, but I just saw her dance. And then it's like, well, is there any way this baby that she was pregnant with could be yours? And you're like, no, because I've never even dibbled in that dabble. So no, earthquake shattering, no. And then the popo are like, well, that's weird because the DNA matches and says that this is your baby. And then they get the recording and they translate it. And when they translate it, it's you pretty much confessing to wanting to make this person go away. And then you're telling your nephew like how we're gonna dispose of things. I had leftover spinach I found in my freezer from a year ago when I was making dog food for my dog. And so I decided we're gonna try to eat through our freezer, and I didn't want to waste it. So I'm making spinach dip because that's healthy. Shut up. Anyway, so now you're on trial on Court TV. And they're reading the transcripts where you were like saying the things. You know what I'm saying? I thought my phone shut off. Sorry. So they're reading it where you're like, I have to do it. I'm sorry, but I gotta. The dumb. But you pled not guilty. Make that make sense. Yeah, it's a case that's on right now. He has a really long last name. It's Soto something, something, something. It's on Court TV. All just alleged. I'm just telling you what I'm watching.